What's up? Yo, man, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Yo, man, I was about to go to sleep, but couldn't sleep, man. Had to do this video. You know, stuff always come to me, and I got to share it with y'all. You know, I'm always the eyeball until y'all realize that Asmar Wedge is the truth. You know? But Triple G showed me something tonight. I was looking for this in him. You know, it don't matter who you fight all the time. You know, it matters how you fight. And he showed me a lot tonight. First of all, I'm gonna let you know he's an old man in the boxing game. He looked very old in this fight with Jacob. Jacob never was a worthy predecessor or somebody to take over Triple G's crown. He has too much to prove himself, and he doesn't have the pedigree. He's not a thorough boxer. You know, you can't come in there hoping to knock somebody out and take away their legacy. You know, that's like somebody knocking out Bernard Hopkins. You know, when Bernard is at his, lowest point where he's getting older, and, you knock Bernard out, you're going to get a big name because of what you did. But to a real boxing scholar like Asmar Wedge, you're not going to look that good to him, because I'm not looking at who you beat all the time. I'm looking at how you do it. Now, Triple G, he showed me tonight. This is what I was looking for in him. Otherwise I was going to say he's garbage because he didn't fight anybody and he didn't show me anything. But in this fight, he showed me something. It's unfortunate that he showed me when he was an old man, because I believe if he was younger, this would have been another blowout for him and it wouldn't have been of no credit to him. But I think this fight, Triple G has been declining for a while. Everybody's not fortunate enough to get out of the game like Floyd Mayweather and walk out of the game like he did. But Triple G was declining even with Brook, declining in a way where he's not letting go those punches like he need to. You got to let go of those punches. And, that's a sign that your mind is not catching up with your rhythm. Boxing is a dance, it's a rhythm. And if your punch is not coming off when that beat drops, then it's too late. You can't catch up with it. And that's for new fighters and old fighters. But Triple G is not catching on to his beat. So that's just a sign that he's slowing down. And also, what surprised me in this fight is how Triple G still kept his composure. This reminds me of J.C. Chavez. This is why Chavez is so great to me. It's not the fact that he beat a Mayweather, that he beat, that I think he knocked out and ruined a fighter, Meldrick Teller, and I think that he really beat Sweet Pig. You know what I mean? Those are just added on, but fights don't mean nothing to me. I want to see how you fight. The reason I like J.C. Chavez as one of the greats at what he did is because of how he did what he did. Relentless. Nobody ever pushed him back. Nobody ever turned him away. And he almost stayed too long. When you stay too long, people wreck your whole legacy. You could wreck your whole legacy. You could be a great fighter and then get pundled and beat up, and it's like people don't grade you at that high grade no more. Even Muhammad Ali, my big brother, people don't grade him as a great boxer like they would if he would have retired smoothly like Floyd. So I give a big shout out to Triple G for fighting like a warrior. He stayed doing what he does. He's not a fraud. He does what he does, and he did that. He stayed composed, tracked him down, attacked when he needed to, stayed relentless, didn't get pressured by none of the guy's punches. He even knocked the guy down one time. He was coming. He needed 15 rounds. Some fighters like that need 15 rounds to kill you. He just ain't quick as he used to be. He can't get you out of there in them 12 rounds like he used to. So, hey, big shout out to Triple G, man. You proved yourself to Asmar Wedge. You are now a legend, brother. Triple G is the truth. Danny Jacobs, you fought a heartwarming fight. Good dude. But your skill level it is what it is. You got a lot to work on. You got a lot to work on to be a master at what you do. He fought a hard fight. If you're going to give it to the person who fought hard, then he won. But this ain't about effort. This is about skills paying the bills. Triple G does what he does, and he did it for a long time. It's almost like, let me show you a comparison before I end this video. It's almost like you got somebody who works at a plumbing job, and he do plumbing excellent. The way he does it, he can put a stamp on it, and he's the one who does that. It's always level, always plumb, always clean, always a certain way, okay? He put his stamp on it, okay? Now, this new plumber come who wants more money, and he want to be better than that plumber. He's new, he's young, he's fast, he does it quick, he get the job done, but he doesn't have that excellence. He doesn't have that excellence. He doesn't excel in a particular situation. He just does it. Get it done, it's done. He want to get paid. Now, you can't give the victory to that young man who did 20 jobs in an hour. You got to give victory to that one who does only 3 jobs in an hour. And he does them with that sign sealed, that stamp. Triple G, he put that stamp. Put that stamp. Even knocked him down one time with that stamp. Once you get that stamp put on you, Triple G has done his job. Now, win, lose, or draw, Triple G put his stamp on him. Now, just so happened he won this because he not only put the stamp on him, I'll tell you what the stamp is. He didn't look hurt at all. He knocked the guy down. He slowly but surely caught up with the guy. He tired the guy out. 5th, he had the younger, more in shape man struggling with him. He had him struggling with him. They both looked like old men in there struggling in the last round. That's a credit to Triple G. That's his stamp. So, don't always judge fights by who get knocked out and who hit the hardest and who got a busted eye. You might have a busted eye, but your game was precise. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's just you getting old, so now you got a few busted eyes. Triple G, hats off, man. Enjoy your victory. He's the truth. I'm saying it now. Asmar Wedge is saying he's the truth. Can he beat Ward? That would have been great to see, man. Especially since Ward is declining also. Them guys getting old, man. We don't like to let our legends go, man. Them guys getting old, man. We got to let them go. Triple G, he about ready to go. They going to make, them Bob Arms and stuff like that. They got to make them a little bit more money off of their name. But, and Canelo's not going to fight that beast, man. Are y'all guys crazy, man? Don't ever say that again. Canelo's not even tall enough. He can't even reach Triple G. He can't reach Triple G is not a boxer. He's a timer, calculated, composed, animal. He's a Terminator. Now, if you're going to take Canelo, short, stocky Terminator like him, it's going to be a shutout. Because Triple G got Olympic experience. He can move if he trained to do that. He'll be boxing the heck out of Canelo and then land one of them bombs and cripple Canelo for life. Don't think that fight gonna happen. It's not logical. It's not logical. It's like this fight with Floyd and this cat Conor. I'm kind of not believing that one either, man, because Conor's pretty tall and he's thick. I don't know if this is a hype job or what. I got to see them in real life, but if Conor is over 5'10", 5'11", I mean, he was standing next to the Russian dude who was like 6'2", ain't it? 6'1", 6'2", 6'3". So if Conor's anywhere near 6 foot, he's too big for Floyd, man. One thing about them MMA guys or them martial arts guys is they train to be hard, like to hit bricks. So, and Floyd's not a puncher anyway. So Floyd's not going to just get rid of this guy. It's not like Floyd just going pop, pop, pop and knock him out. For Floyd to beat Conor, he would have to throw a million punches. He would have to be slicker than oil, constantly moving and throwing a million punches to keep Conor's hesitant, you know. But if Conor is not hesitant and start throwing punches, you know, he's a little heavier than Floyd, and he can throw a basic punch. People say he can't box, but the guy is a martial artist. Y'all forget about that. Now, if you take away Floyd's little bit of strength that he do have, and leverage, and height, and weight, and fans, man, he got so many fans, you know, they're going to be cheering for him, not Floyd. You know, this Floyd is running the money thing, but in truth, Conor is the one bringing the money, you know. That's just, we got to race this country. But that's another thing, man. I'm out, man. Asmar Wedge. Peace. Much love.